Hi, do you remember me? Well, two words. I'm back. Welcome to the Steven Factor at Home. Um, Tonight I want to try and do something a little different here. I know that I've been going through for the past 2 months. So I learned what's going on in this nation, and especially for all of you at home or helping kids doing some remote learning. I hope you guys are stay safe and keep it healthy. And the most important, that you miss your friends and your family so much. Before I'm going on to that about the anxiety and how long I've been going through for the past 2 months, uh, if you trying to take a look right now, you see I shaved my face and no goatee whatsoever. I was trying to shave my whole face since the pandemic, thanks to this razor here that my uncle gave it to me. He and I just decided to share it to shave the face. Um, I want to show you the recap, which is done since 2 months ago, since I left on the Factor. And also my very special announcement. So, watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Steamer Factor 2020 will be in the middle of hiatus until May. And I will never gonna post new videos again until May. Because right now I'm very upset. I'm trying to talk to people about this situation, and people really don't believe in me. They still panicking as hell. And right now everything's getting even much worse. Y'all should read the Bible on the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 36. And it says right here on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You know where to find me. I'm done. I can't take it. I'm done. I'm angry. I'm upset, but I'm done. But if you've been watching this video will be right. This episode will be for you. I just done. I can't take it. I just can't take it. Only God knows when they're going to fix this nation. Piece by piece. I'm out of here, man. Yup, that was me 2 months ago. And look at me now. I just don't want to know since I've been left at this show for 2 months, everything is scary. More than 1,000 people had died with this COVID-19. People are still wearing masks in the public, with or without it whatsoever. And some business around my neighborhood are still open because of coronavirus. The takeout deliveries and still going strong. The pizzas, the Crown Chicken place still going strong. The 24-hour fast food joints from McDonald's, Checkers, and Wendy's and Burger King also as well. The MTA is full of mess, but today, later today into the early Thursday morning, or should I say late night, tonight into the late Thursday morning, the MTA decided to go back to the future to shut down all the subways to get ready to disinfect from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. The 24-hour buses will be resumed for all the commuters this late at night, and for all the essential workers as well. I want to give a shout out to who are the people who are lost, including my colleague who I work with at 67 and since 9 years. And his name was Mr. R. Mr. R was a good friend of mine. He was a wonderful paraprofessional, and he taught me everything to become as a paraprofessional when I was a sub. And my condolences to his wife and his family of the past by Mr. R. And he made rest in peace. And I also want to give another shout out to the super who works in this building, who passed away at the beginning of May. But let's be honest, this is a sad time. I know I thought 2020 is getting better, but I think 2020 we're going to change everything. Now, since I left the show for the past 2 months, I was upset. I was confused. But right now, we're all in this together. Even I want to give a special shout out to the Apostles Church Brooklyn. Since I went to this church about a year ago, I went to church for 3 times. And it was a great, wonderful atmosphere. And to be honest with you, I really miss my friends a lot, and especially my general friends too, including my friend Mark B. Harry and Martin Roche. Being Apostles family is completely amazing. I get along with people for 3 times. But as you know, I didn't met with new people as yet. And thank God I have Zoom. I downloaded the app. I don't know how to try it because I'm very nervous. Even when the meeting starts, everything went silent. But during a week later, I decided to click dial in audio, and I could hear Cash voice, and he and I started talking and everything about the fears, about positive thoughts, and even the lesson from the Bible as well too. So I really like that. But I want to tell you something right now. I just want the Apostle Church Brooklyn for another chance. I hope this gathering will be back soon. I pray for the church and especially the community. Did to positive things to others. I want to pray my friends David, Cash, Jenny, and Chris, Pastor Derek, and especially for all the Apostles family. I hope you guys be safe and healthy. But also you are heroes as well. Especially for all the teachers and the paraprofessionals are the heroes. The police officers, the first responders, the police officers, the firefighters, doctors and nurses, all, and the mailmans and mail ladies, all the first responders as well. They're all heroes, and I very appreciate what you've done to the city. I also want to give shout out to Mr. Mayor Bill de Blasio. He also definitely get back on track and focusing on New York City more. But Governor Cuomo also did anyone than the mayor itself. Governor Cuomo did a very good job as a governor. He did very well to stand up for his own rights. Sometimes he makes his own decision if they're going to school open or not, but it's officially closed finally because they worry about the kids to be safe. And some remote learning is very difficult, but my cousin Jeremiah, he participated as well too, and he did very well. But let's just say it is a school technology of the future of this remote learning. Especially for all y'all people practicing social distancing. And I never heard that new word before until now. But since during a decade, I already know what social distancing is since the corona breaks out. I interviewed with Emily. That's called social distancing. Brittany Wright, so social distancing. Martin Roche, social distancing. Mark B. Harry, social distancing. Dimitri Scott, social distancing. And last but not least, John Verrios, social distancing. And even the good news is that the curve is going down slowly, but also over like almost to 300 deaths so far. Over 320 deaths so far. It's a little up. But if we could keep practice social distancing, we need to follow those rules, and the rules are very important. Now I see so many signs. People say only 3 customers, only 4 customers to go in. Some people need to wait in line, and yes, that's the most important too, because we need to practice social distancing with others. I have a biblical theory that I like to share with you, and it's very similar with the story of Moses. And I think this 2020 will change everything. A long time ago before Christ, Moses decided to ask his brother Pharaoh to free his people, but he refused. But since he wants to give him a favor, to ask God for his final judgment. And he did. The Red Sea, the frogs, and the plague. Now, the plague represents the virus. Okay? The Spanish flu and the corona. Now, Moses decided to get the blood of the lamb, which is also known as the angel of death. You have to take the blood of the lamb and put the cross in front of each houses. You have to put the red cross in front of the doors. And you have to let the virus pass until somebody will going to get you. But when Joshua was trying to open the door, saw the plague, killed dozens of people, Moses told him, close the door, Joshua, let it pass. And yes, I got it from the movie, but also it's actually based from the Bible. So I believe that I predict that Donald Trump will gonna lose his reelection after what he has done for the past 3 years. And I hope Joseph Biden will take over. That's all I can say. I want to tell you what happened for the past 2 months. Um, People have anxiety. People have so many depressions of their lives, and even the products like Clorox and Lysol are completely ran out. And so many produce and dairy products are went down the drain, and they don't have to refill and restock it whatsoever. But but since President Trump um, decided to run for office, he just realized that his time is done. He went to Amherst Hospital that time, and he saw so many dead bodies. And he said, and I quote, "It's like a plague." And he knew it's a plague, because he can't take it no more whatsoever. Now, I know some of you are very angry about it. People are very lonely at this time. Um, my mom's very lonely too, and very depressed and anxiety. I told my mom to calm down a few times. Make that like 6.5. I don't know if I miscalculate. I really don't know whatsoever. People's trying to sending so many videos, which is completely fake. Some videos came here by a long time ago. And since then, she felt much better. But the coronavirus is still there. Even people start practicing lying to get so many groceries. Went to different stores. It's not fair. The Lysols are gone. The Clorox cleanup were gone. I decided to went to 99 cents to buy the empty spray and the bleach, trying to pour it in, just like the original Clorox, and it could save money too. And some people didn't even pick up Fantastic because it's from SC Johnson. It's a real brand. It's a real brand. Okay? It is a real brand. Why they should pick up Fantastic instead of Clorox Cleanup, for God's sake? It's disaffecting too. White people definitely going to learn. White people definitely need to stop this madness. Stop this anxiety. Stop with this loneliness. It will come messed up your life, especially depression. I know my aunt just went to the supermarket to buy some dozens of stuff, and we prepare for our survival. I mean, it feels like in the war. Yeah, it's like a war, because we definitely need to defeat this invisible enemy. And yes, the invisible enemy is right there on the airborne, but also it's going to happen right here in our mind. So we definitely need to beat the virus, but not our bodies, but our minds. Because God will going to put on the test to defeat our fears. We need to get rid of our fears, to be brave, to be confident, to be strong as well. And especially coronavirus, some false prophets said that that coronavirus is the mark of the beast, which is also known as the 666. I really don't understand that so many false prophets and even televangelists trying to read the book of Revelation, about that they think that the corona is the 666, the mark of the beast. And people think that the beast is coming here in this 2020. I want to read you this a little Bible a little bit. It's from the Revelations chapter 13, verse 18, right? It says, wisdom is needed here. One who understands can calculate the number of the beast. For it is a number that stands for a person, and his number 666. Like, for example, you have to put a microchip and you have to put inside a human flesh. They're going to show it to you. You have to scan it, and it says 666, the mark of the beast. Folks, let's be honest. This Corona 666, it's not going to happen this year. This book is going to tell you what's happening in the future. We're not talking about right now. This book was happening in the future. Okay? And we're not even ready yet. People think it's like a judgment day, for God's sake. People need to stop panicking and calm down. And you want to tell these kids, like, between 11 to 12 to 13-year-olds to go deeper, that you think the 666 is the mark of the beast is coming here at this year of 2020? No, it's not going to happen. This book tells you what's happening in the future, not right now. You want to tell people early, trying to send in all these WhatsApp and all these social media, that they think that the 666 is coming here in 2020, try to take away all the credit cards, the money. It's not going to happen. But only one person who messed up our nation is President Trump. He's responsible for this. He messed up with his racial remarks, the immigration, of the Nazis, the mass shootings. He messed up big time. And that's why God teach him a lesson. But to be honest with you, folks, this is messed up. Our nation is messed up. And y'all think that this coronavirus thinks that the 666 is the mark of the beast will be our solving our problems. But it's not. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen in the future. It's not going to happen here, folks. It's going to happen here in the future. That's it. And to be honest with you, I'm still single. I'm not ready to get married yet. I don't have no kids yet. Because this is not our time. God is putting to the test for us, so we definitely be prepared for our survival. That's it. I teach my mom to stop using the anxiety. I give her some tea to calm her down with the anxiety. I talk to my friends, my church friends for the Apostles Church Brooklyn. I talk to Cash on Zoom. Thank God for the technology. I talk to David from Hangouts. Thank God for Hangouts. And I really miss my neighbors a lot. Because we're going to learn we're practicing social distancing. People are refused to wear a mask, but yes, we need to wear a mask which is important. And only God knows when the virus is gonna pass us. But we definitely be prepared. But let's be honest with you. My mom and my aunt wants me to go to the barbershop. And they think when the barbershop is gonna close could be this week or the day after that. But you know what day they closing one of my barbershops around the corner at Union Street? On my 31st birthday. And it was the worstest occasionally days of my life. I was supposed to go to the movies with my sister to see Bad Boys for Life. I'm supposed to go to the Apostle Church Brooklyn and spend some time with my friends. It will be my 4th time for this year. But it's not. We decided to do virtually. But you know what? It's okay. Because we're practicing social distancing. I mean, like, yeah. I think God's going to teach President Trump a lesson about what he did. But since last time, I made a political theory about coronavirus and star market. But no. God made a difficult decision to teach Donald. He's going to teach a lesson of Donald Trump's wrongdoings about calling to the a Palestinian president to trying to investigation with yes, I'm sorry. Since Donald Trump called the Ukraine president trying to investigate it of Joseph Biden's son. It's not there. The impeachment was a mess. And like I said, he will go and lose his re-election fair and square. And this will be even bigger and better in this nation. He might lose. If my theory is correct, like I said, 2020 will go and change everything. That's all that matters, folks. That is all that matters. You could talk virtually from WhatsApp, Messenger, Zoom, Hangouts, wherever you are. Tell your friends to give you emails. Get their personal numbers. Talk, chat. Do the old-fashioned way. Mother's Day is just around the corner. Tell your moms that I love you. Those 3 wonderful words. Given a nice card. Folks, we're all in this together. That's all I can say. We're all in this together. Don't be afraid. Don't be lonely. Don't get depressed yourself. Don't get anxiety all over again. Just don't be afraid. And don't watch the news more often because it will mess it up. Because hopefully it will mess with your whole depression and everything. Or just watch some sitcoms trying to make you laugh and trying to calm down your own system. That's the most important. And let me tell you something, I did good for the past 2 months. Since I left the show, I did good. Talked to my friend David. I talked to Cash like 3 times already. Do a little bit of Bible study, and it makes me feel good. That's it. It makes me feel good. And also, it's been announced I'm officially part of the Apostle Church Brooklyn family. Pew! We're going to get through this together, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get through this together. And before we go, I want to tell you something about the lessons of numerology. Now, I know, as I've been mentioned moments ago, if you use the letters and the numbers, that Corona thing 666, that's not the true meaning of the mark of the beast. What they definitely forgot is they put the virus. Now, before I want to show you that what I did 2 weeks, over like a month ago, I want to show you what the true meaning of the corona is. Not the coronavirus itself. Just corona only. Now, before I start, just want to let you know the corona is Spanish word for crown. That's number 1. But what is the meaning of the corona? Let's find out. The corona is a part of the body resembles or likened to a crown. That's from the anatomy. Astronomy is the rarefied gaseous envelope of the sun and other stars. The sun's corona is normally visible only during a total solar eclipse, when it is seen as a irregularly shaped, purely glow surrounding the dark, the dark, the darkened disk of the moon. Now, I want to tell you what is the meaning of numerology. Now, the numerology is any belief in a divine or mystical relation between a number and one or more considered events. Like, for example, so many false prophets use the word corona and they think in 66 is the mark of the beast. I want to show you, I want to tell you a story, but I don't want to show you the video because I already remember right here in my head. My brother's, my father's brother, my uncle, sent me a messenger. This woman, she is a false prophet. Her name is Shakira McFadden. And I've been watching this whole thing at least like 11 minutes or something. And they think that the corona is the mark of the beast. But what about the word virus next to it? It's called coronavirus, COVID-19. She said, I'm not making this thing up. Lord, please take care of our business, this and that. Shut up. We don't want to hear your stupid blasted lies. It's not going to happen. So, I already explained to my uncle, and he said to me, and I quote, she's been drinking too much liquor or something like that. But I want to show you right now what it means. So, first, I want to put this book down, and let me just put my Bible back where it belongs. It's great to be back. This is gonna bless ya. Woo-wee. Shoot, give me a break. Now, I made a month ago, and I want to do the same thing just like people does, about what is the real answer of the coronavirus. So here's what I did. All you gotta do is just pick the letters first. You need to count the letters to see how much it is. Then you have to look at the letters and then represents with the numbers. Like the letter C would be 3. O was should be 15. R is 18. Another O is 15. N is 14. And A is 1. And the answer is 666, which is the mark of the beast. But it's not the mark of the beast. Look like I did on the other one. Virus. I picked five letters for virus. That's number 5. V should be number 22. The letter I should be number 9. The letter R should be number 18. The letter U should be 21, and the letter S is number 19. So the answer is 589. When I pull off my hand, and you can see the whole word, it's called coronavirus. Not corona itself. Coronavirus. And what's the answer? 666,589. And this number, and this the word coronavirus, it's not a threatening number. You just put the word corona and you think it's the mark of the beast. But it's not. It's not a threatening number. But if you can put the word virus and you think this answer will solve your damn problems, you'll be okay. The word coronavirus is not a threatening number. But if you have different letters with different numbers, and you think it's 666, 666 will be the problem. It will mess up your life. It will mess up your anxiety. But folks, this is not a threatening number whatsoever. Okay? It's not. Corona is not the mark of the beast. I see so many false prophet people like during the Asian. I see so many like Asian people. So on YouTube, it's called the Foundation of God or something like that. And they were trying to do this numerology like I just did, and they think it's the 66 in the mark of the beast. They read a Bible from the book of the Revelation, chapter 13, verse 18, and it's not going to happen. They think it's the mark of the beast is real in a year in 2020. But like I said, it's not going to happen this year. The book tells you what's going to happen in the future. That's it. You're trying to make people scared to death, for crying out loud. But also, coronavirus is a short name for COVID-19. So here's what I did for COVID-19. C is 3, O is 15, V is 22, I is 9, and also D is 4. I leave the number 19 out because it doesn't count. The number 19 represents the year. And the answer to all your problems, COVID equals 543. So here's what I did. I make 5 letters to short for coronavirus. That makes 5. And I put the letters and the numbers right next to it. And I add it all together in my calculator, and the answer is 43. So the answer is 543. COVID-19 represents the year. Coronavirus 2019. Like I said, the number 19 doesn't count with the word COVID in it, because that's messed up. But you have to leave the number 19. It represents the year in Wuhan, China. COVID-19, coronavirus 2019, and this piece of crap doesn't solve everything. It messed up your stupid brains. Y'all really don't learn how to act. Y'all guys really don't learn how to read a Bible, and you try to make people trying to mess up their lives, trying to ruin the anxiety, and messed up everything. People lost their jobs. People lost their toilet paper allergies. I mean, why the hell you go into the supermarket, buy some blasted dozens of toilet paper that they think that's the world's going to end? I went to the store every day from Food Town, and I saw so many toilet papers were out. People think it's Judgment Day all over again, and this Corona 666 is the mark of the beast. And y'all think the world is going to end of this numerology doesn't solve everything. It's just simple. It's 2020. It's not going to happen. The Bible is going to tell you what's going to happen in the future, because God is going to take a test on us to how to be brave and strong, to get rid of our fears, because the devil is going to set us up. That's all I can say. Seriously. This COVID-19, this mark of the beast, is full of preposterous. Stop being brainwashed. Have faith. And like I said, we're all in this together. Be safe, todo para la familia, and God bless. And I'm back. 666.